fortunately, he accepted it, so we will be getting the redo of 100% Diddy Kong Racing after this Rollin version 7 randomizer done by nobody other than one of the Link to the Past wizards here, ChristosOwen, and very fortunately for me, I got the other real Link to the Past wizard in here, Super Scudge, to commentate. I don't know if you're going to stay in here, Josh, but Josh might be accompanying.
I'll stay.
That would roll deep as well. We could have three wizards in here. So,
it's the Tri-Wizard tournament.
Without further ado, you can start whenever you want.
Okay, I guess 3, 2, 1, and we're away. So there's a huge amount. Oh, we're out of Weetabix to the store. Nice. So the first thing to mention is, well, obviously everything's randomized, but beyond that, most of the text, cutscenes, animations have been cut out. So you get through things really quickly, especially having no crystal cutscenes. Like, there's pretty much no downtime. And that makes it quite challenging when you're trying to think, okay, like, where am I going to go next after doing this? And you've got to really think fast. So
yeah, thinking fast is pretty hard.
Yeah.
I see there, your uncle just gives you the sword.
Yeah.
We haven't got time to talk.
In this section, you'll most likely be hoping for boots or bombs, because that allows him to access a room late in the sewers.
Towards the end of sewers is a room with 3 chests in. But yeah, as Josh said, you need bombs or boots to get in there, so that could save quite a bit of time by able to get them early if you get one of those 2 things. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same, and it's just adapting to whatever you get in the early chests. I like to pick up those 2 magic pots by the chests in the Uncle hallway. Just on the off chance you get like the fire rod or another magical weapon early on. And I've actually had instances where I've needed magic but not had it. So it's better safe than sorry, I think. And you will see... Sorry, go on.
I was just going to say this first section plays out pretty much the same most of the time.
Yeah, there's a few items that can speed up escape.
Yeah. You can get the mirror, and mirror after rescuing Zelda is a pretty big save. But
that's probably the best one, I think. It's probably better than getting boots.
Oh yeah.
Saves a lot of time. I think no matter what category you're doing, escape is usually pretty similar.
Yeah. Also, after he leaves escape, he'll be doing a sweep of Kakariko, most definitely. So there are just so many chests you can access without having any items.
I guess it's worth noting that the dungeon items, like maps, compasses, and big keys, will still be within each of their own respective dungeons. So good players like Chris will have a count of how many chests can potentially have a useful item in each dungeon, so he'll know when he's opened the maximum amount of chests that he needs to, based on what he gets, and can move on with his life.
Yeah.
We may see an example of that in sewers. If I get bombs in the next, or boots in the next chest, and don't get the map in the other 3 chests, then I'll be able to skip the sanctuary chest, because it must be the map. Which is quite a fun place for it to be. One thing you need to decide early on if you want to check is the Lumberjack heart piece. You can't actually get that yet until you beat Aghanim and you have the boots, but you can go in the back entrance and see what the item is. And if you see it's an item that you are going to have to get at some point to beat the game, then you can start routing in when you're going to beat Aghanim. But it costs a bit of time to go there, so it's kind of a
And there's
trade-off.
different ways to access Aghanim's tower in the randomizer. For example, the use of the magic cape to go past the lightning lock.
I think that stumps quite a few people the first time.
Yeah. Another way that I don't think can happen in normal randomizer would be to have to use the hammer and remove your sword. Because using the hammer only when you don't have the level 1 sword. So if you have no sword or a stronger sword, then the hammer will work.
A green potion.
I was tempted to just use it, but
It's actually the bottle that's the nice part of that. Because the item requirements to acquire items from NPCs are still mostly the same. So you need a bottle to get the item from the sick boy in town, so you won't have to worry about that now. You'll be able to get it on his first pass through Kakariko Town.
although one interesting thing is I still haven't had any bombs, so I can either risk going into a couple of caves and hoping I get them,
Right.
or what I'm probably going to do is go buy them.
Yeah.
And since he didn't find bombs or boots in the sewers, he'll have to return with the gloves to check those 3 chests he missed. Ordinarily, you get gloves and you can access a grave that lets you fall into that room from the graveyard.
I think I'll check sometime if there's any good 50-50 bomb bushes on the way to Kakariko. It'll be worth checking.
Oh, I need to learn some. I don't actually know about those, if there are any. I've decided to check Lumberjack.
If there are any good ones, I'll make a little picture.
I actually did find one recently. If you flew to 5, there's a rock. It's just there.
Which one's 5?
The one near Easton.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, one of the rocks in front of Link's house can be a bomb too.
The thing about him checking Lumberjack here is he can also do woods and hope
Ooh.
he gets bombs at the mushroom or the thief heart.
Sounds like something happened.
Something did happen.
Oh no.
Might have found a fun item. The boots. Wow. Just chilling in the woods.
That's really nice to find early, honestly. Wow, I'm bonking everywhere now. Really using those boots to the maximum potential.
Yeah, boots, not only do they just allow you to move quickly, they also allow you to access some items and areas. Like, you'll probably check the library, which is an item you cannot get if you do not have the boots.
Mm-hmm. That's nice again because you can do it in your first sweep through Kakariko without having to make a return trip after you get another item.
So you're seeing a bit of an
Here's
unusual route.
going to buy
here.
bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's too big of a time loss if you don't end up getting them. It really takes a lot of time. And having extra bombs is also nice. Oh, wow! This is interesting. This is really interesting. Okay. See,
You can actually throw one of those chickens into the room with the chest,
I probably should have checked that.
which is really funny. Power mitts. Okay.
So I can actually access
Or
the Dark
Titan's mitts,
World
rather.
already.
Do you have them? Oh yeah, you do. I must have missed. Did you get them in Pearl and Escape?
Yeah, it was in Oh, I'm an idiot. I did a bit of bad reading there. Instead of going to buy bombs, I should have done the stuff that I needed to do on the way down to the bomb shop. And then I would have realized that you get bombs anyway. And 50 of them.
Yeah, that's new with this version, I believe.
Yes, it is. 50 bombs
Getting,
and 70 arrows.
Getting the max upgrades. Just nice. You never have to worry about
Wow, this is
using bombs.
a lucrative sweep so far.
Yeah, you can see why coming to Kakariko's first is his winning strategy. It's just so many chests. And he has all the items he needs to collect everything.
What I really want is the mirror. If I get the mirror, then going to the Dark World now would be quite a good idea. But because I don't have the ability to go back from the Dark World, it could be kind of slow. So I'm actually going to search more of the Light World first.
Yeah, having the mirror along with your Dark World access is really nice because it allows you to check areas very efficiently. Like you can check Desert and Mire at the same time, both of those areas of the map in one trip.
Oh, another nice thing about having the boots early is you can actually do the race game.
Yeah.
Which you're gonna see!
Oh no, is it the mirror?
It's not.
It's the flippers.
Oh, it's nice anyway.
Look at that, speed of lightning.
It's always been interesting to me how many items in this game are just needed for one particular thing. And the flippers are one such item. You only need them to swim in the Swamp Palace. There's ways around it everywhere else. But he will need them since he'll be collecting this
Wow! What is happening? Unbelievable.
Nice.
This has been by far the most generous start I've had for a very long time.
Alright, so what's going to be the one item that takes forever to find?
Ice Rod, maybe?
I hope it's not the hammer.
I think it's going to be the mirror.
I also hope it's not the mirror. Don't need that. Ooh.
The Ice Rod is a really nice item to find because it is the only item in the game, or the only major item in the game that has pretty much no restrictions on where it is placed. It just can't be in Ganon's Tower, and that's basically it. So it's really tough to narrow down where to look.
A lot is opened up now.
Yeah.
Pretty much every item that accesses new locations. Well, okay, not everyone. Hookshot and Hammer, I guess, will be the last two. But the big ones, the flute, the gloves,
Yeah.
boots, flippers.
Hammer is pretty big, though, for getting to the Dark World convenient. Right now, he can only really access one. Well, I guess 2 warps.
I mean, if you have 50 bombs, you might as well.
I wouldn't normally check Icewood Cave, but at the rate this Light World's going.
Yeah, Ice Rod Cave's kind of out of the way, and it's only the one chest. But with boots, it's not too bad. If he hadn't had boots here, he definitely wouldn't be checking this, though, I assume.
Yeah, that's not so bad. I'm starting to get to a point where I need to start making some real decisions.
I'd say do Eastern Palace first. Actually, I'd unlock the flute first.
Yeah, I'll be going there, but I want to do that at the same time that I use the Dark World Warp there.
True that.
Checking the Rage Ride Island.
Yeah, check Island and Hobo here, and then I'm going to go up to Zora's Domain after another save and quit, because I can get both items there. No, I can't. I just checked my rupee count. So what we're going to do instead is go to Eastern and check Shahala. And then if he has nothing in his hut, then I'm going to go to Flute Dark World.
Am I gonna look in Eastern?
I probably should, because I can, actually.
You should check what pendant it is first. If it's the green one, that means you get 4 items from beating, or 4 potential items from beating playing the dungeon.
Yeah, you're already in the neighborhood of 3 other ones as well. So you might as well consolidate it all.
Do you know what we are going to do, Easton? It's worth checking anyway, especially when I have boots, I think.
Yeah. The some of the changes in V7 have altered the calculus to use on doing dungeons. One of them is that bosses can now drop items. So there's 1 more potential item in all the dungeons. Another in the light world is that the pendants are all randomized among the light world dungeons, and the green pendant, which I believe is the pendant of courage.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Yeah, it allows you to get an item from Sahasrahla. So
You fell victim to the nerfed spin dash radius there.
Yeah, I was like, what? How did that not hit the guy? Is that what you were alluding to earlier?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about there.
this room to the right that ordinarily has the compass, I believe.
Map, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
map.
Yeah, okay. It's made. You can skip one of the rooms if you have the hook chat. You can
Really
skip this
interesting
room with
design
the switch.
choice there.
But
So I've got so unlucky so far. Found the map and compass.
There's also some hearts under that chest if you need them.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that. If I hadn't found the map or compass, I could have skipped the final chest, which saves quite a bit of time, but unfortunately, it's not to be. This isn't looking like a good payoff so far. But it only takes 1 item.
you can move a spin dash off those stairs, which you missed. God dang it, Chris. You can do a spin dash off those stairs with the big chest, and it's really cool.
Actually, an interesting item that isn't technically required, but is very helpful, is the lamp.
Yeah, for sure. You might consider whether or not he has the lamp and going to some of the Dark World dungeons. Palace of Darkness and Misery Mire can be pretty tricky without it.
Okay, I've made a couple of bad decisions. Going to Easton was one.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Well, there's no way to know. And what you just saw there in the menu, the shovel and the flute share a slot. We've had, like, the ROM has a couple of enhancements. One of those is being able to toggle between items. So you can have both items simultaneously, which is quite a neat feature.
Yeah, that's really handy.
And this is a nice alternate way up Death Mountain without using the gloves. Even though I have them, I don't technically need them. And it's worth getting this guy so that I can activate the save and quit point. And obviously check a few more places. There's 2 more points I can... Well, one I can reach, and another I can see what it is at this point.
So you didn't end up going to Dark World Kakariko?
No, I should have done that earlier, I think, in hindsight, but...
I was wondering if that was a conscious decision or if you just kind of forgot.
I remembered that I need to come up here. I'm going to be fluting there after.
Yeah, that doesn't take long to do. Though you can't really complete everything in any location yet.
Yeah.
Can't get to East Side Mountain, but you couldn't do everything in town either without the hammer. Just gotta pick one.
I can gamble in Thieves Town.
Yeah, and that's one like blacksmith hammer puzzle. That's the other thing. That's pretty much
Yeah,
it,
true.
I guess without the mirror, you wouldn't be able to get to the bat, but you don't have magic powder anyway. The mirror or the hammer.
Finding a lot of these boss hearts.
There's a lot of them.
We have the chess game patch to always give you its item.
Yeah, second try, which is nice. Okay.
Same with the digging game.
Well, we just got an arrow upgrade, which is useless but nice, I guess. Interesting. I'm gonna check Magic Cape Harpies to see if I need that, and then do Skullwoods because I have the fire rod, so I can do that. Okay.
Why do you need the cape, man? Just clip up there.
Yeah. I'd quite like a fairy here.
I guess you could just go with.
Oh, I'm assuming that this is where the boss key is. Oops. I guess. We're checking this anyway.
Doing the normal route, let's go woods.
Please be the boss key. Oh, it's the item dude! That's so good! I can just go straight to the boss now.
But what if the boss has a map or compass?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, V7.
Yeah. So that's what I was talking about. It changes people's calculations. This dungeon used to only have one
I don't
unique
even
item.
have a key. Oh dear. Oh dear. We're just gonna hope that this is a key.
Yeah, used to this dungeon would only have one item that was unique. The rest would be the map compass, the big key, and small keys.
I wonder if a death warp would have been quicker here. Well, this is really bad routing, actually. Although, if it turns out being the big chest, then this is god routing, so...
Another interesting thing is this first room in the second part of Skull Woods, where you walk under that bridge with the spark wandering around. It's sort of recently became widely known that there are pots down there blocking your paths through.
I certainly didn't know that for a very long time.
Yeah, neither did
That's
I.
another thing that Brahmin taught me.
No, yeah.
ACM has been doing it in randomizers. That's why it was kind of surprising to me when everybody learned it at once. I thought more people knew.
Yeah. I think Mike, the viewer, posted something about it in Discord.
Yeah, I think he posted an image with the layer turned off.
Yeah. Because I think he was wondering how the spark was able to get through the invisible walls there, but Link couldn't. And then he found out there were pots. So.
Okay, we got our second item of the dungeon. So I've definitely wasted a couple of minutes here. V7 catching me off guard there. This is actually my first V7 that I've played. Although I did forget the key the first time, which is a strange thing.
And he's gonna have to fight Mothula with the fighter sword here.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
That's true, actually.
And he doesn't have any better items, really. He doesn't have a hammer or anything. He has the fire rod, but he's likely going to be low on magic. I guess he could use his green potion.
I need to use that now, because I still don't have any. That was not what I wanted to.
Good thing you have red now. That could have been a problem.
Yeah, we're fine. We got this. Okay, now we're in bad territory.
It's going to become like one of my mob fights. Oh no. Oh no.
That was fun!
I am shocked that you survived that.
And we get to see a nice juicy reward as well. We now know where
compass.
the dungeon lair is located.
Nice.
I can't mirror.
Yeah.
It's really easy to forget things about what you have and don't have. Okay.
So in that dungeon he did gain the mushroom, which he can turn into the witch's hut for a random item. And he still has a few other things to check.
I've actually just realised I've overlooked quite a few things in the light world.
You still can't check flippers because of your rupees. But
Right.
you forgot about the graveyard stuff.
I think one other thing in the near vicinity.
Yeah, I've got Pegasus Block and Magic Cape Grave I can do.
Yep.
Pretty silly to forget about these.
So he was able to skip that last chest because he knew it was the map, which is smart.
Also lucky that it happened to be the third one that I opened.
Yeah. Most players by that point wouldn't have still been keeping track. So.
Yeah, I really should have gone there before Mothia.
What could it be?
Nice.
Oh.
Now the 1/4 magic is also a new addition. It's actually coded in the game.
Are you kidding me, dude? That's cute.
And which is weird because why would anyone ever need that much magic? You can just go crazy with magic with 1/4.
Yeah, Quarter Magic is great. Like, honestly. One thing that's interesting is I'm still low on rupees, which is very unusual. Oh, hey. So what's good is all of that was just helpful, but not essential items. We're gonna gamble Thieves Town now.
Yeah, what he means by gamble is one of the chests, the big chest, requires the hammer to check. And so, if he doesn't find the hammer in Thieves Town, he won't be able to check that chest. And it could potentially have something useful. And it's a pretty bad feeling if late in the randomizer, when you've found the hammer, that you have to come back and recheck this chest for whatever reason.
Yeah. So what you want to see is, or rather what you don't want to see, is the map and compass appearing.
Yeah.
And we've got one of them already. In fact, it could be worthwhile leaving if I don't. Like, if I find the compass here as well.
There's some dungeons that are slow to check all the items and some that are fast. This is one that's fast to check all the items because they're pretty much all in your path anyway. There's very little to go way out of your way for. It's usually the first Dark World dungeon checked, as he's doing here.
I have a bad feeling about having to come back here.
It also really helps that other than the hammer requirement for big chests, there's dungeon doesn't really have any item requirements, and the boss is pretty easy with low equipment too. It's the same with the fighter sword as it is with any other sword.
Well, that's actually good. Now it's 50-50 at this point. As to whether I'm going to have to come back or not. It's either in blind cell or the big chest.
Or at blind.
Oh, yeah, of course. I keep forgetting about that.
Gotta remember you're on V7 now.
I guess we'll switch to that because I don't have the hammer. Muscle memory really hurts it.
Yeah.
Still not free and clear because of blinds, you're right.
Yeah, you would have found that out anyway, since I assumed you would have fought blind.
True.
I'm curious what happens.
Had a battle. The battle was won.
Nice one.
Ah! We may have to come back to this dungeon. Spoilers.
Lion gave you the compass.
That's 2 bosses in a row that have been hiding their compasses. Wow, I got that straight away. Oh, I didn't expect it.
So now he has to make some interesting decisions. There's the 4 chests and swamp that I don't think you checked.
No, I'm going there now pretty much.
You done the digging game or anything yet either?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, this is a smart play. You can check the digging game item, the flute boy item, and then the 4 chests.
The thing is,
near
I could have
swamp.
done this before going into Thieves Town. I mean, you never know. I can't be mad at my decisions because it's random, so...
Yeah.
It's typical.
Nice. So now he has to live the rest of the run, wondering if there's something in the big chest from thieves.
We're just going to assume there's nothing there for now.
Yeah, there's a low chance that there's something there. He'll only start to sweat when
I haven't got Ice Rod.
yeah, he's down to that last item.
That was an interesting haul. That opens up quite a bit.
Yeah, now he can do pod. Now he can check all of Death Mountain.
So I can rescue the dwarf because I have mitts, but we need the mirror as well so we can take him back to the light world. I had another battle, guys. I don't think I won that one.
Wow, the combo. And since you had red mail, it did no damage.
I came out with the same life I went in. Like, still had max HP.
Yes, there he was checking the pyramid heart piece item, which was 10 arrows. Now he'll be headed to pod.
I think you might have clicked your HUD wrong.
Oh, let me...
You don't have ice rod, yeah.
I think you have the hammer and the hookshot though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I just clicked.
You clicked ice rod. I think that's the only one you clicked wrong.
Yeah, that looks good now. So, pod can be really interesting. If we get a key in the basement, then it's more normal. But if we don't, that makes it some really interesting routing. Like so. And also, because I don't have the mirror, that also makes pod interesting.
Still fairly low on rupees, which is interesting.
Yeah, I still
Still-
haven't been up to check Zora.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't go to Catfish just then, because I was waiting to hopefully have Mirror and 500 rupees, so that I can do all of Zora's Domain, Light and Dark, all at once. I like to pause buffer there, because I need the bow next, if one of them is electrocuting. This room's really cool. You can make it through the entirety of the conveyor with a single dash. It's nice to have Cane of Samaria here. It helps with some minor. Yeah, it is going to fall in. I'm kind of risking stuff here, but I probably wanted to check the bottom half of the dungeon first. Because if Big Key's not here, it means... Okay, we're fine.
This is V7 Burnell.
Interesting. Still no...
Didn't even pick up enough rupees for flippers.
Oh, damn, dude! I kind of forgot. It's been a long time since I've had to actually use those. I could maybe go back for these, actually. I guess we'll see if we get any more rupees. Wow, I don't think I've had map or compass yet. 1, 2... I haven't.
Might have another boss with a compass.
I actually have to go all the way back through here.
Yeah, this dungeon is pretty tricky to route without the mirror.
We are actually going to go to the basement. Although they disappear, don't they? I think they're gone.
Yeah, they do.
Oh yeah, if you collect even one of them, it's gonna set the flag and remove all of them. I bet there's a way to regenerate them, depending on how the map's laid out. Like regenerating a chest.
This is really bizarre. I've really luckily not... I've managed to avoid map and compass for the very last 2 items. That's the strangest pod route I think I've ever done. I'm going to finish with the bonus key. If I'd done hammer jump, I would have finished with 2 keys as well. Because interestingly, I haven't opened the main lobby door, which is very unusual. Yeah, it would have been a good idea to have grabbed those rupees though.
For this, you doing Death Mountain?
Well, yeah, I guess.
With the hook shot and the meds, he has access to a lot of new chests on Death Mountain in both the light and dark worlds.
I'd like to have done Catfish while I'm here, but like, well, maybe it's worth doing Catfish and then saving quitting. It's hard to know. It's a tricky one to route in, to be honest.
Yeah. It's easier to route in if you can go there with Mirror and check Zora's stuff too at the same time.
The bosses are loving the maps and compasses as well. I might just assume they all have them. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Death Mountain. It's much better idea. Catfish is a big time sink for one item. There's a couple of nice caves here.
I think there's only one item he can't get on Death Mountain right now, and it's the floating island one. But he can see what it is and know right away if he's going to have to revisit with the mirror or not.
Scotch, I think you were right when you said the mirror is going to be the item. That's hard to find. Well, unless I get it on Death Mountain, I guess.
He can also check the medallion that's used to open both Turtle Rock and Myers randomized, so he can check what medallion he's going to need to open Turtle Rock, which is very useful information. Because you wouldn't want to show up there with the wrong medallion later in the run, and then have to go hunting again.
Bad haul. This might not work. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've done that bomb jump. That's relatively minor, actually. It's not so bad. The main problem with not having mirror is getting spiral chest is really slow now. Spiral cave chests.
Yeah.
So I would normally check all the dark stuff, whoop, and then do that last, but can't do that.
At least you have boots.
Actually, I don't want to do that now. Then I'm stuck in the dark world. Yeah, true. Not having boots for this cave is pretty horrible.
Yeah, you thought about using the Turtle Rock warp, but
yeah, again, it's just mirror. I just need the mirror.
yeah. Instead, he'll use the warp on the lower Death Mountain, I assume.
Yes.
It's actually a warp that I didn't even know existed until I got into Randomizer.
Are there any others? I guess the one at 3.5 is also pretty unusual.
Yeah.
Oops. You can cut down the path here by using hookshot through a block.
Yeah, normally you don't use the mirror here.
There actually is a way to do that, do a tricky hookshot through the second set of blocks as well, but I don't actually know it too well.
Yeah, that's impossible.
Hey, look at that.
Without the mirror, you actually have to
Oh,
solve puzzles. He found it. Yeah, with the mirror, if you're in a cave or some other non-dungeon indoor area, you can just delete the pushable blocks. So there he was just seeing, he just dipped into that screen to see what medallion he would need, whichever rock later.
Okay. Honestly, Swamp Palace is the next best place to go. There's actually 6 items in Swamp now.
Yeah, with Argus added in.
Oh, actually, this isn't correct. I should have tempered my sword first. We're gonna make a quick detour, trek Grove Art Piece on the way to the dwarf. To make this not a wasted bad routing. Yeah, I don't need it.
You also still have to check the hammerhead art, I believe.
Yeah, I can actually do that whole thing now.
Can't check the bat yet, though.
True. I pressed the wrong button, nice.
Purple chest is always one that's an interesting decision. He could check it now since he's going back to the swamp area anyway, but it is.
Yeah, I think I will do that. Just because I'll be there.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Book yet, actually. I also haven't been to the desert at all, actually.
Or Meyer.
Yeah, that's true. Hammer a chicken there just for fun. It's one of the most annoying ones to get, and then for it to be nothing. Ah, that menu's impossible. So I'm not missing too many critical items at this point. Samaria, Ice Rod. I think that's it, actually. Oh, Bombos, and potentially another medallion.
Potentially need the book if one of those items is at a.
That's true.
At a pedestal, and you could potentially need the powder if one of the items is at the bat. So, I've already ruled out the bumper cave, right?
Yes, I have the cape anyway.
Oh yeah.
Cape is a cape. I wish they made it so you could dash with this chest. Wow. We found the hidden treasure, guys.
Was it a green rupee?
It may have been a green rupee.
Nice.
After that lucrative detour, we're gonna do Swamp Palace.
Yeah, Swamp is... It's a tricky dungeon because it has a lot of potential loot, but it's also very quick if you do not have to search it.
It's the same with Ice and Skull. Those, like, Ice, Swamp, and Skull were interesting choices.
Swamp is definitely better to check than Ice or Skull are. It's got a lot of chests. It doesn't have many keys that are in chests. Most of the keys are in pots. So all the chests are, or most of the chests are going to be items. Potentially a good item.
There's actually one chest in this dungeon which I think a lot of people don't know exists. Towards the end of the dungeon.
The waterfall room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting a big key
is
really nice.
Some 100% runners have become familiar with that chest because it has a backup red rupees
Oh, interesting.
in
Okay.
it, which is useful for... I know I've seen Zelda get it before. It's useful if digging game and chess game made up a lot of rupees and you need money to buy the super bomb.
I'd never considered that. Although, I think the last time I did 100% was 3 years ago.
Yeah. You still have a top 10 time, I think.
Wow. I'm not sure that's actually true or not. Hello, you can be key.
Good check, actually, then. It's oh, yeah, you still have a top 10 time. Even factoring for players who've recently dipped on the leaderboards.
Oh, interesting, okay. Okay, we're gonna gamble here. I'm hoping west side was map and compass. Which, if that pays off, that saves quite some time. I have 70 arrows, and I'm grabbing arrows, nice.
The west side of this dungeon only has 2 chests, and it's by far the biggest detour to check them.
And actually, swimming back through the dungeon from the start isn't too slow, I think, with the water levels already risen.
Yeah.
Damn. That's good though, we did find one item we needed. That's the wrong one. We found the medallion for T-Rock. Red mail, red sword, red shield. It's like a puzzle race.
I think that was a puzzle race.
With probably like 8 arbitrary restrictions. Well, at least it's something new from the boss.
You gonna check west side or gamble if it's nothing?
While the water's still down, I'm gonna check.
Yeah, it's probably smart.
I'm gonna see how long it takes. 58:30 I entered for the second time. I can also just save and quit after it too, actually.
if I had to predict, so he's probably going to want to check Mire area.
Yes.
Plus desert after this. Yeah. He wants to know what medallion he needs to open Mire. For one.
Still no Kena Samaria, which is interesting. It may be Ice Palace that I do after checking my area. The good thing about having a hook shot before you check these west side chests is that you can check them both with one loop.
Yeah, the hook shot's actually very effective in parts of Swamp where you're not even intended to have it, which is interesting.
Okay. Let's see if this was worthwhile. Well, we'll find out in a second.
Medallion. Yeah. Maybe it's the one to open Mire.
That would be really nice, to be honest.
Pretty nice. He still can't beat Mire though until he gets the cane.
It's not the correct one, of course.
From here though, you can check a lot of items. And he can even mirror and check desert, which, like we were saying earlier, is one of the great things about having mirror is you can check regions of the map in both the light and dark worlds in just one trip.
I wonder if it's worth going in desert, to be honest. Ah. Bad. Gonna check here, Agina.
The desert doesn't have many items, so
It may be that I need to speak to Sasha Hala, go back to Thieves Town, do Desert Palace, do Hera. They could all be things I need to do.
there's still ice left
Yeah.
to check as well.
Which I will be checking very soon, because it's going to be... like, that's a required place to go.
And there's still catfish and flippers.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Okay. You still need Quake, you said?
Yes, Quake, Ice Rod, Samaria at this point.
Yeah. There's also the Graveyard Cliff art piece.
Yeah, there is.
Which is always annoying.
It may be even worth getting up now. Too late. But I'm really not going anywhere near that again anytime soon.
Yeah.
Let's see what's
Well, you
already
can flip to it from Death Mountain.
Yeah.
Although I think you said that's one you didn't know.
I don't actually know that clip, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that.
Oh, the king.
See, I could actually go into Turtle Rock now,
Yeah.
which I don't particularly want to do.
I've seen Turtle Rock have the medallion open mire before.
Wow, I'm not even going to pick that up. Okay, Ice Palace time. Going into Ice with 2 items still required isn't great.
Yeah. Ice doesn't have many items, but going into Turtle Rock and not being able to finish it and coming away empty-handed is pretty demoralizing. It's a pretty big loss of time, even if it's better odds.
I would really like to find the Ice Sword before the Quake.
On the bright side, you have Quarter Magic and can just go in this dungeon with Fire Rod.
Hey, we got the quick key as well, that's nice.
Yeah, getting that key there is extremely useful for the route. You'll see why coming up after the bump jump.
I'm wondering whether I should do Desert Palace soon.
You can check there when you do Mire.
If I can do that though.
Oh yeah, that's right. Guess we'll see if
Ice pays off.
There's still some really inconvenient places. Things can be the Graveyard Cliff, the
Like I might get magic powder and then have to go to the bat. Like,
Thieves, yeah.
So many things.
The Thieves Town Big Chest is still there.
I'm not sure why I've come here first actually. Oh hey! Hello, hi!
Hey! That's an item.
That's actually nice. It means I can go to T-Rock now.
Yeah. Can search Turtle Rock for Quake without any fears.
Wow, what an item to get here. So with Cold Stairs, still another item to find.
Yeah.
Dude, this is literally the Turtle Rock care package. Please go through the door, thanks.
So I have one more chest to check, I think.
Oh, I think this has to be the big key so that I can then get big chests. Unless Cold's has it, actually. I'm not sure that's in the logic at this point, though.
I assume putting the big key at Cold Stair would require bomb jumping, so I don't know that will ever be in casual.
Actually, I can just do this.
This is a funny skip, the hook shot. Oh, I thought you were going to do it in the... Oh, you are? Never mind.
I would normally... Like, I always forget that that's the thing. That's why I go to that left chest first. But I guess you can actually bomb jump over anyway. Wow. And that's why the developers took Quarter Magic out.
Still plenty left over, even.
We just
Cold
have to
Stair
find
tips
Quake.
well.
That's all we got left. We're gonna do T-Rock though.
Yeah, that's a good place to check.
And if that doesn't prevail, I'll do Briner Cave after that while I'm in the neck of the woods.
Still got Hera and Desert.
Yeah, and a few other really inconvenient places too.
Yeah.
I would do Thieves Town and Magic Cape. Not Magic Cape. The Graveyard Heartpiece at the same time, if need be.
It's probably the worst option. Powder and Book can change things, though.
Yeah, that's true. Getting a fairy just because Mirror Shield, Temple Sword, Red Mail, and 14 Hearts might be not enough. I'm also hoping that me not checking which pendant was where, and then having to go back to Shahala and do Armos, that would be grim. Because Armos might actually have an item. I kind of forgot that there was another one when I did that.
Oh,
dungeon.
yeah.
I might miss. Okay.
I can't wait to watch you play Turtle Rock and Glitch Randomizer.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. More than lots of things. I don't know how to finish that sentence. I just had nothing to say after that. more than lots of things. So having big key and 2 keys here is actually really nice. Means I can potentially skip a key. Wow.
This dungeon also has a pretty easily forgotten chest. Well, it's actually not even part of the dungeon. It's a art piece in the other world. But
I really hope Quake's there, that'd be nice.
pretty easy to forget about.
So far, every chest has been a key. It's a lot of keys.
The compass.
That's a big time sink getting that chest as well.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. The quest for Quake continues. It'd be really nice if it's
He's gonna mirror and look in the Slight Row cave. This room has one of the funnier names in A Link to the Past community. It's called the ROM Hack Room.
Which I don't actually know where that came from.
It's just because of how unusual it is.
I guess it makes sense in its own weird way. Like
It just seems like a. I think Kev coined it.
You're a bastard.
DTD.
Nice. So let's think. We've got 5 chests to go. One of them's a key, one of them's a map. Well, plus Trinex. There's still quite a high chance of me finding something useful here. Oops. Okay, 4 chests. Let's see what we get.
Checking these 4 chests can sometimes be tense if you don't have the mirror shield and you still have the green mail. You have to be pretty careful. But
Yeah, I can just do whatever I want right now.
Yeah.
See how not to do that room. Come on, Trinex. Give me Quake. Please give me Quake.
No, it's gonna be a Thieves Town.
I'm gonna be so mad if it is. I really like trying X boss right now. Well, it's not the prize I was hoping for. I guess Brian Cave comes next.
Nice.
Wow, I'm running to Cannon's Tower, but not doing it. It's a rare. Oh, for crying out loud.
Wonder what it is.
Something that just opens up more things.
So book or powder, I guess. Book. Yes.
I'll check Ether Tablet followed by Hera at this point. It's probably wise.
Yeah, it's probably the smartest play. You should check what pendant Hera is too. It's
True, before going in.
yeah. It's the green one you might want to kill Mordor. Which I don't even know if you can tell if it's the green one or not.
Wow, it maps so fast.
Or the pendant color is colorblind proof.
Yeah, it is the green one.
Oh, okay.
I think. I'm pretty sure though. I'm like 99% sure it was.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. The fast map thing was like your request, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was my own request, yeah. I've been foiled. I think it's the first time I've used that function. It's weird. Maybe we should make it normal. I don't know. I thought I was just speeding things up. Who wants to zoom in? Maybe we should just make it. I don't know. Finding big key is quite nice, to be honest. May
Yeah,
potentially be able to skip these ones.
Yeah. The tile room in particular is very slow.
Hooray!
I'm guessing you found Quake.
Yeah, we out of here.
Yeah. Here is always one of the trickier places. Things can be hidden.
That guy would have got me if I had have not killed him before Quake. It's a nice little change in the medallions. You would never normally notice him following you because Ether freezes him. But Quake doesn't damage flying enemies. So he continues to fly during the open animation of Maya. And he just does a lot of damage to you. It's not nice.
So now he has every item he needs. And so this dungeon and Ganon's Tower will be centered around finding the big key.
Yeah, if he finds the big key early enough in this dungeon, he can actually do a hover to save time.
He can, but I'm gonna have to defer to Emma's comment earlier of this done optimally.
Yeah.
It's the trick I'm hoping to pick up at GDQ.
It's not too bad. I think. You just have to
It took me a
understand
few
the-
days
a good
to learn
technique.
it. I actually did hover these bridges when I was testing my own seed first try.
Oh, really? Nice.
I'm super inconsistent though. Some days I can do something like that. Some days I can't even get a couple tiles. I've never practiced either.
Wow, this is luck. I really don't want to do the west side of Maya, but we'll do it. That's the thing about randomizer, you need to constantly make decisions. And then you either hate yourself or think you're a good gamer. Hey! It worked out!
The main chest that's annoying on the west side is the one where you have to light. It's the one upstairs where you light 4 torches and have to wait for a wall to move.
Yeah, definitely.
So, this one's not so bad to check. It's quite fast.
I'm really low in life.
Yeah, but you have red nails, so...
Well, I picked up a fairy as well earlier. I think I might only have 1 bottle, or maybe I have 2 actually. Oops.
From here, this dungeon will be pretty standard. Unless he runs into the block.
That is standard there, right?
Yeah.
I'm killing the Stalfos. The 4th fastest strat in that room.
The beeping makes me do that. If I'm beeping, I always try to go hard there.
Fun feature added to version 7 randomizer is you can actually adjust the heart beeping frequency.
Yeah, that's actually really nice. Or turn it off altogether.
Yeah.
Not sure what I just tried to do there.
What was that?
I don't know.
Interesting strategy.
I kind of just had a mind blank of what I was meant to be doing. And I don't really know what happened. I like poked one and then died. And that was all that happened.
See, why couldn't you have had that happening during the Dungeons race, Chris?
True.
I'm actually pretty nervous about dying to a lot of the bosses during that race.
I was nervous for Cold Stare mainly.
Yeah.
And it actually went really well.
I really had to remind myself during Mire and Ice that if I died that I needed to go outside and mirror. Because that got Malibu Ken pretty hard during the relay.
Yeah, that's true. Is it quicker to use T-Rock Warp or the bottom warp?
Climb up.
That doesn't help me. Climb up.
The bottom one. And climb up in the dark world.
Oh, okay. Well, too late. I'd already passed it.
I think that used to be in one of the routes, or maybe RBO or something.
Yeah, that was in
It
RBO.
was tested. Yeah. That's why it's been tested, I guess.
It's very close though.
Yeah. Ganon's Tower can be pretty interesting, depending on where the big key is. He's probably going to check the 2 chests on the east side first, because they're just so fast. And if one of them's the big key, then you're really set.
Pretty much, yeah.
But then he'll probably go back west because it has more chests and is less of a pain overall. The chests are quicker. The east side has one chest that's particularly bad. It's the tile room.
What were the devs thinking?
Yeah. Let's have a tile room with 2 fireball shooters, an anti-fairy, and a wall master.
That should be the ROM hack room.
I do really like the concept of Gannon's Tower that they've done there. It's a really unique dungeon.
Yeah, they kind of have like sections that are reminiscent of like all the other dungeons.
Yeah.
That little part to the east there has mummies and wall masters, and etc.
I guess the room I was just in, the 4 torch chest room with the I can't talk and play. The west side, it's a bit like Eastern with the 4 skeletons, I guess, in a way.
Yeah, it really tries to test everything you have. And certainly don't get that feeling from every other Zelda's final dungeon.
Certainly not the 3D ones. Well, I suppose.
Yeah.
Like, they tried to do that in OOT with the trials.
Yeah.
I can't actually remember the last dungeon of most of the other 2D ones.
Wind Waker's tries to take you back through everything you've learned, but I didn't really like its boss refights because it like takes you back to the equipment and health and everything you had when you first fought the boss. So it's just like you're doing the exact same thing. I like these boss refights because there's a little twist they put in.
Yeah.
And you're able to keep all of your equipment.
Yeah, exactly.
So they're different.
Also, Wind Waker's just a bad game. I need to learn this strategy.
Oh, it's not that bad. You mean the strategy to get the chest above Armos, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might need those.
Yeah.
Wow, that was unfortunate. Now we have to go east side.
Or maybe there's no big key.
That was such a good twist.
Sketch custom seed.
We're gonna skip Tower Room for now, because it's horrible.
Yeah, the tower room is so slow, most players opt to just check it last and go straight for the compass room 4 chests, which is at the end of the east side. I can't wait for Glitch to require you to do this torch room with lamp.
I think we didn't put that in there.
Actually, really hard.
Did we
You
put
what?
that in?
Boots.
I think you did put it in.
I guess it's all kind of light, yeah. We finally found the big key. Isn't it a Scourge custom seed?
I think I might have my next one ready for an AGDQ race.
Oh, nice. That would be awesome, actually.
No major glitches or glitched?
Oh, it's gonna be another NMG one.
Oh.
Josh, you need to make a
Relatively casual
glitch.
plan.
Yeah, I want to make a glitched one.
I need a long break from making them.
Oh, yeah. I want, one of my ideas centers on the ROM being a bit more vanilla. So, like...
That should be
fake
super.
Dark World. Yeah, fake Dark World being there and stuff like that. But I do have some other ideas that don't require that, so I could probably get started on that one right away.
It's amazing all the tools we've got at the moment.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to Scudge, Zabi, Karkat obviously, Desi. I think there's the main contributors. Well, there's a lot of more people working on stuff than that. Those are the tools that I've used myself so far. Wow, that was abysmal. It's quite the interesting fight.
One for magic and...
Yeah, that's my problem. I'm being too lax at stuff because I think I can be.
Still
Also-
probably can,
Say again.
can still be pretty lax.
Yeah, I guess.
The Josh Road emote, this sort of thing. I wonder if you could fight Ganon with that magic meter you have there without getting the refill.
I could have just I was just trying to play safe though. Aha! That's where my main prize has been hidden.
$300.
Kind of a bad phase. You gotta love it when they line up in a line.
And then you stand at an angle to them anyway.
Yeah, I know. I was slightly worried. But it worked out, so it's okay. I was just trying to gloss over that. Nothing gets past Scudge.
Although the first pattern too was a line. So,
Yeah, I
decent.
could have. If I'd gone right to the bottom, I could have. I kind of realized afterwards.
But if you notice it too late and try to get into place,
Yeah.
they start firing. Yeah, that's bad.
Now we have Mr. Ganon.
Went on a bit of an adventure.
So, Scudge, are you going to be there at HDQ on the Bay of Wellington Pass?
Yeah, I think so.
Nice.
Cool.
It's on the Friday? Or the Saturday?
I have no idea.
I think it's on the Friday. I don't think it's on the last day.
No, it's not. It's Thursday or Friday.
Yeah. We'll all be commentating, I think.
Yeah.
We should probably work on some.
Yeah, we can work on some things we want to say.
Yeah. You guys are going to have to bring the enthusiasm.
I think it's more Chris's thing than
The enthusiasm. I'll see what I can do. And hooray, we finished. I'm actually super happy with this time because the estimate was 1:45. So we've come in.
It's actually a pretty ballsy estimate for this version that you just played the first time.
Well, when I put the thing in, I forgot. Well, I didn't realize E7 would be out yet.
Oh, yeah.
That was fun. I'm trying to think of the. Well, Quake took a while to find in Hera. I had a really generous star in Kakariko. I'm trying to think what the most. Ice Ride in Ice Palace was interesting.
Yeah.
And
Quake and Hera.
Mario. I got that quite late. Where was that?
Mario's
As
a
Catfish. Yeah. I made some interesting decisions here.
Yeah, that was a good playthrough, though.
Yeah, we still have the stats coming.
Oh, of course,
yeah.
Very excited for the randomizer now.
It's actually worth playing through the game now. The main one people seem to be interested in is time spent in menu.
Oh yeah,
A lot of people
and
like
the
that
graphic
one.
is surprising too.
I'm very bad at menus, so mine is usually inflated.
I know Timon likes to compare that stat.
Yeah. I feel like ACM is very good at on-the-fly menus. I don't see him mess them up as much as I do a lot of other players.
Yeah, he has that algorithm worked out.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think I should just press left or right all the way to the item I need. And it would end up being quicker.
Yeah, sometimes when you try to get too cute with the menus, it can backfire. At least in it's been hacked to make bottles much less of a pain to deal with.
Yeah.
In vanilla, the bottles in your menu are complete cancer. You never want to pass by them to get to any item.
Life lesson for sale. Azor's waterfall. The credits are great. This game is just great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thinking it's 25 years old as well. I'd love them to make another game just like this, but like quadruple the size or something. Just like some huge world to explore. but just with these game mechanics,
Yeah.
clips and everything.
I quite like, though, how... Not necessarily small, but how
Compact.
dense everything. Like, there's something on in every area.
Yeah.
It's interesting. You can't really say that of some of the bigger Zeldas. Like Wind Waker. It's not like that map is just packed with interesting things.
Yeah. Although, I mean, that was okay. You just had to kind of accept it. I really disliked Twilight Princess's overworld.
Yeah, that one too.
They try to make it feel big,
Yeah.
with just like extra padding, and it was just very unfulfilling. Like you'd search somewhere, and oh, okay. That's another reason I wasn't too fond of A Link Between Worlds. Getting rupees all the time.
I've never played it Between Worlds, so...
It's a fun playthrough. But I still think that A Link to the Past and the other original 2Ds Zeldas are the best ones of the bunch.
Agree. Sketch agrees too, right, Sketch?
Oh yeah. Link to the Past is the greatest game ever made.
Yeah.
We get to see the super condensed credits there.
Who did they leave in for the...
The
okay.
credits. I think. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's everybody.
I should remove like one random person.
Just remove Miyamoto.
Like how this game was written by like 10 people.
They had
Not
received
very
this
many
small.
programmers.
Pardon?
I said, nice job, Chris.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
That was good fun. That was quite a friendly seed, actually. Overall. Getting all the big names dropped in these credits now.
Math on napkins.
I wonder if he knows his name's in this, actually.
He's probably been informed.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, here we go.
I like they just put you as Josh and not even X released.
I asked to be put in as Josh, I think.
Not Joshua.
You, 8 maps. Hell yeah. I didn't even have 5 big chests, wow. I missed something in Hyrule Castle? Oh, the map, I skipped it, yeah.
You collected a lot of maps and compasses.
Yeah. It's because the buses had them all, dude. Like, I could not get them. Forcing me to pick up these to get the crystals. Okay, the important stuff. 31 bonks, that's quite high. Wow. I used the mirror in dungeons 3 times. Wow, rupee count, dude. Oh, that's a low menu time. Not bad.
A 2000 flat.
9 minutes of lag.
Would have been sub 130. Take out the lag. in-game time.
We're gonna have to use CSNES next time.
There was discussion about removing all the lag from the game, but people wanted to keep it in. It would feel strange.
That would be
Maybe.
actually really interesting to see.
Yeah, I want to make a fast ROM of just a vanilla game and see if Zelda will run on it. Get like a 540 escape or something.
Oh, that
A lot of
was...
it's just indoors and stuff.
Yeah, doors are
Yeah, door
quite laggy.
transitions.
I noticed that the first time I looked in emulator, how the lag frame counter just spikes through just about every door.
What's the upcoming schedule?
It actually went through a bit of a change here because when I did Diddy Kong Racing, the 100% race with Giz at the start of the marathon, I didn't realize it was just hitbox that was being really bad, and I felt pretty bad about the situation. So I asked Giz to kind of redo the race, and this was the best time to do it. So that's what we're gonna do up next, and then we're gonna cut stream for the night because gotta be up bright and early, around 8 to 8:30 a.m. Eastern
wow.
time. We'll have the one and only Miss Honor leading us off with Animaniacs, and then pretty much in RP block all day, and then towards the nighttime. Our finale now is going to be no major glitches, followed by 100%, both of them being races. So definitely look forward to the rest of this marathon.
Yeah, that should be really good fun.
For this two-way race layout, I got to change my resolutions, so get a cut stream real quick.
Cool. Thank you for having me.
And thank you for offering me this.
It's been
this
super fun.
obviously wouldn't be happening if you guys didn't submit.
Yeah, that's been good. The race with Josh was